Hey guys, what's up? Uh, I'm thinking about buying a piece of property, say somewhere around 5 acres, two and a half to 5 acres, maybe a little bit more, whatever we can find. And we can get pretty cheap. I'm looking for something owner finance. So say around a couple $100 down, a couple $100 a month, or zero down, $100 a month, $200 a month, something like that. No more than 350 a month. Um, That's what I'm looking for. Uh, I want to build a log cabin. So here's the thing. It needs to be. I need property that is either I can cut the timber off to build a log cabin, a authentic log cabin, or in the area that has a sawmill that can I can get the lumber from to build a cabin. I want to build the square log cabin. I don't want the rounded. I want the square. I want the square log cabin with notches, with a square notch, where when the saddle sets down, it's square. And here's you got one going here and it sets down, and you got another one coming here and it sets down, and everything's flush together. And what you do is you put a some people I've seen on the internet a couple times. They're using a either a synthetic like a glue caulk thing, or they're using a rubber mat like old. This one guy I saw was using old unit inner tubes, and he opened them up and he would stick them across the top, run them across the top flat across the. I got a bug bothering the daylights out of me. I'm sorry. Anyway, he would run them across the top of the log, the square log, and then he would put another square log on top of it, and then when which was squished together, it would create a airtight seal because the rubber would smash against the other, and it would be smashed together with the rubber in between it, and it would create like I said an airtight seal. And but he had notched it. He done a square notch with a square log, and anyway, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that's what I want to do, and start a authentic uh, homestead, not a modern homestead where everybody's doing today. That's no. I want an authentic 18th century to early 19th century homestead to where I am totally but that bug is aggravating the daylight so much. It's a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it or not on camera, but it's a little bitty bug flying around me. It keeps aggravating me, landing on me and stuff. But anyway, um, it's an authentic homestead where you no modern tools of today, no electricity, like the old hand pump in the house. That's modern. That's rich people there in the 18th century had the pump in the house. Uh, so a lot of them found water. They would find water. The textbooks don't tell you this, but they would find water and put the well in, and then they would build the house around the well, so the well would be inside the kitchen. Yeah, go figure. All right, they wouldn't. A lot of people thought, well, they built their house and then they drilled a well in the. No, that's not the way it happened. They would drill a well and then put the house around the well or around the pump well. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for. I want to do a homestead like that, and that's why I haven't been doing no videos because I'm not in the thing that I want to be in. I do. By the way, we do have a hot dog cart, and we are selling hot dogs all over. Uh, but are soon to be. Not we're not selling hot dogs yet, but we are soon to be selling hot dogs because COVID-19 will not let right now has got us shut down. But most people are running, but they're not letting me run right now. I haven't been able to get inspected. We're just not starting. I haven't been able to get inspected, and so We're trying, okay? But just be my local area right now where I'm at now in Alabama. But we don't care where we're at. We don't care if we're in Timbuktu, as long as we have the right appropriate amount of land and that has the appropriate logs that we can use and buy the property. As I said, it's like an owner finance thing, and we're going to be using our hot dog cart as a means of finances. That's good. That's our job. And so we're going to be using that on a daily basis. When we may have to even change it. Certain areas, we have to change it to some kind of a soup or something or other. It just depends. Like in the wintertime, before all this happened, and with COVID-19, I was planning on using it in the wintertime. I was going to sell hot dogs and chili dogs and stuff like just normal, just like you do in the summertime. But I was also going to try and sell per inspector. I was going to try and sell um, soup, like chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soup, and vegetable soup, and stuff like that. We could make in our commissary and everything, make in our commissary, and serve on our cart. Open it up. Because it has to be sealed. We have to, if you make it in your commissary, you have to seal it up in a bag or a container. It has to be sealed and labeled with everything on it, including the ingredients. Go figure. That's any ingredients and everything has to be on the package, and then you can take it with you. When you get your cart set up, you can open it up. You can pour it in your cart or in your pans on your cart. You can heat it back up, and you can serve it. Ready to eat foods. Okay, that's why I have a cart. Um, uh, it's a little bit easier than having a food truck, but the cart is same. But this is not about the cart. Let's get back to the subject. Um, we want to build a cabin, a 3-room cabin. I have a daughter, so me and my wife and my daughter. So what we want to do is we want to build a cabin big enough to put a loft in the top that will house 2 bedrooms. Okay, and that's what we want. We want to do with no electricity. We don't want anything like that. Any kind of electricity, be either solar, light solar, like a couple of lights or something like that. Um, Everything else, be a wood stove to cook on. We'll have an outdoor kitchen to cook in the summertime. We'll build a outdoor kitchens covered, in case it's raining or something and you're hungry, you gotta cook, right? So anyway, something like that. Things of that nature to where everything works together. Um, if we can get this done, I mean, yeah, I know I haven't been here for months. I don't even know why y'all want to listen to me. I'd be surprised if anybody even looked at uh, my channel anymore because nobody, I haven't been on here in so long. It's been a long time, months, several months. It's way back in the first part of the summer, and this is here. It is almost December. This is Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day, November 25th, 2000, or November 20. Yeah, today is November 25th, 2020. So it's 11/25/2020. And so, if that tells you, you look at my last video and see that I haven't been here in a while. Things just sometimes don't work out the way you want them to work out. And I love doing the videos. I like the comments and stuff like that. I really do. I really enjoy it. And I'm hoping it's kind of therapy. I don't know why. It's kind of therapy. But anyway, I'm kind of, you know, anyway. But y'all, I'm just rambling on, man. Come on. Y'all give me some ideas. Y'all know some land is? Put it on here, man. Uh, I need some land. I need 5 acres. I would love to have at least 5 acres. Three people could live very, 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 very well on 5 acres. I would like to have more, so I didn't have to buy my wood. If I had more property, say like 15 acres or 20 acres, I wouldn't have to buy as much firewood and everything. I could pay for the property, get the property paid off, and everything. And then while I'm paying the property off, I can start working it out to where, because it takes a lot of time. And so, with just a hot dog cart, it would be like a one section income. I mean, you're not gonna make, depending on where you're at, you have to say, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I mean, it's good if you get in a good location where you can sell a lot of hot dogs and all of everything else, but you got to look at the worst scenario. Let's say that I bought a piece of property in wherever, and it was only 2.5 acres, and it was in a bad neighborhood. Okay, say economy was bad. Uh, the best setup, my best setup in the area that I could ever get. The best you could ever get. You had the best. It was only bringing in, say, a couple $100 a week. You know, you gotta look at that. What is the worst scenario? What if it's only bringing you $50 a weekend? Wow, I'd shut down. Thank you. I'd go find a job. $50 a week. No, but anyway, y'all get the point. You know, uh, so that's the reason I say look, no more than $350 a month, and maybe zero down or $500 down and $350 a month or 300 a month or 250 a month, something like that. But I would like to have 5 acres. Part of it wooded. I need 3 acres. I need an acre pasture, at least an acre pasture. I'm not going to raise horses and cattle. I'm going to be raising like a couple sheep, a couple goats, and some chickens and some pigeons and some quail and things like that. You know, we're not going to raise a whole lot of stuff. You know, I'm going on 12 minutes here, so y'all, bear with me. Um, like I said, chickens, quail, sheep, pigeons, uh, goats, uh, pigs, maybe things like that. I mean, that's what we're gonna raise, and then a full blown, at least an acre garden. I could maybe go a half acre, but I want to use the full acre. I would like to do a full acre so that I could have some of my condiments from my hot dog cart uh, that I could use on my hot dog cart. Get it all certified and everything, so I could take products from there. Build a commercial kitchen on the property so that I am able to use it to use my hot dog cart, and then I go to farmers market, sell my vegetables that are extra that I'm not going to use for myself. Take those and sell those at the farmers market for extra income. And while I'm at the farmers market, set up my hot dog cart and sell hot dogs and things of that nature on my hot dog cart. So anyway, that's my plan. Y'all help me out. Give me something to do. Um, let's do this and make it work. Anyway, thank y'all. God bless. Love you.